Hey everyone, Couch Investor back to another video for today, a late night video actually, because Google Alphabet earnings came out. Stock is down close to 6%. What happened? Well, in short, they missed on revenue and earnings per share estimates. But again, just because you miss on the estimates does not mean that you are having a bad year or a bad quarter. So we're going to go over all those numbers in this video. I'm going to do this for most companies that we cover on this channel this week and in the coming weeks as well. So if you're interested in that, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you have not. And if you want to support me and this channel, do check out the link down in the description and in the pinned comment to get the top 10 best stocks to buy now, or go to full.com/couchinvestor. Make sure to check out all the other links in the pinned comment. So Alphabet, these are basically the highlight numbers for this quarter. So third quarter revenue were $69.1 billion. That's up 6% versus last year, or up 11% on a constant currency basis. Now the expectations were just over, revenues to come at just over $70 billion. You can see here diluted earnings per share, $1.06. Well, the expectations were $1.25. So, quite a miss there. Now, obviously, if we look at operating income and operating margin, that's also down year over year, quite significantly, actually. Operating margin last year, same quarter, 32%. This quarter, 25%. And I believe last quarter was 28%. So, of course, we'll have to go and look at what happened exactly here. So all of these numbers, if not most of them, are down quarter over quarter. So there is that. But overall, you can see there's still growth. So Google and Search and other reached $39.5 billion. That's up year over year. YouTube ads, that's actually down year over year and also quarter over quarter. So not great there, but maybe this was to be expected. I believe stocks like Meta are also down now after hours because of Google, as we've seen with Snapchat. But of course, Alphabet, Meta, you cannot compare those companies to the likes of Snapchat. But I guess we'll have to wait until tomorrow for Meta's numbers. So to continue here, Google Network came in at $7.87 billion. That's also down year over year and quarter over quarter. Overall, Google advertising still grew, $54.48 billion. But of course, quarter over quarter, that's down. Then Google Other just grew a tiny bit year over year. But I think the most exciting part here is Google Cloud. So that grew quite nicely year over year, also grew quarter over quarter. And I think this is a very, very important point to make. Of course, the other numbers you would like to see it still grow quarter over quarter and year over year. But it's very, very important to see that Google Cloud, they're not left behind Azure and Amazon and Microsoft. I haven't looked at all the reports, but they beat. It's an incredible company. So congrats to everyone owning Microsoft shares. And so putting all of these numbers together, you get, close to $69.1 billion. That's up year over year. So Google is still growing. Quarter over quarter, that's down a little bit. Now, what I did point out in the last video, and that's the fact that they keep hiring like crazy. I mean, number of employees increased 36,000 year over year. And even quarter over quarter, that increased 12,000. So while everybody else is cutting costs and laying off employees, Google is definitely not slowing down anytime soon. And then when we look at operating income, in parentheses is obviously the loss. So Google service is down year over year, to be expected after seeing those numbers. And then we have Google Cloud. Yes, as you've seen last quarter, as you've seen, forever actually, Google Cloud is still losing money, but they are losing less money. So this quarter, they are down close to $700 million on Google Cloud. Last quarter, that was $858 million. So they are growing Google Cloud year over year and quarter over quarter, and they are now losing less money. So that's, again, a very, very positive point and something to keep an eye on, because if next quarter they can continue to grow and they keep on losing less money in this segment, then in the future, in future quarters, this will be the side that will generate more and more operating income for the company, which should boost the bottom line. And to see exactly why net income is down year over year, you can see it right here. So cost of revenue, well, 2022, quarter end or year to date, big difference there. Research and development has gone up. Sales and marketing has gone up. G&A has gone up as well. And when it comes to free cash flow, well, $60 billion this quarter, not too bad, right? Especially when you do this each and every quarter, while your cash pile just keeps increasing and increasing. Of course, they can buy back more shares, and maybe in the future they can pay out a dividend as well, because, well, the cash pile just keeps on growing. And before I conclude this video, obviously we'll have a quick look at the graph. So right now it's trading at $98.59. So it will be rejected by the 50-day moving average. Then we go back down here. It's just under the 20-day as well. Let's see how it opens tomorrow. We can also see that the MACD was on its way to turn positive. With this report, I think that will take a while until we go back into the positive side. Again, some things might change during the earnings call. I'm feeling this beforehand, but it's not oversold, it's not overbought, it's right in the middle here. Of course, tomorrow, if it's still down 6%, RSI will drop. And so to conclude, of course, it's not a great quarter for Google, all things considered, right? They missed on revenue, they missed on earnings per share. But the company itself is still growing. Of course, for advertising, the current macro environment, it's a difficult time. Will it get better over time? 100%. So right now, yes, you have a company that is struggling, let's say. It's still making a lot of money, but yes, it is struggling in the current macroeconomic environment. For those that are holding Google for years and years, you've seen this happen in the past. And what happened next? Well, nothing that we haven't seen before. Continues to grow, continues to generate a lot of cash, continues to increase shareholder value. So it's up to you if you want to take this as an opportunity to add to your position, to open a new position in Google, or just to sit back and relax and see what happens in the coming days. That's 100% a legit move. So that's the summary for this video. Obviously, if you want me to cover any other earnings, let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this type of videos, leave it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, maybe hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.